All right, good morning, friends. How we doing? How you guys doing today? Uh what's everybody up to? Anybody got any plans? I'm off the next couple days, so we're just going to be doing quite a bit of streaming here, hanging out together. I have to go grocery shopping later today, so um that's about all I have to do. I'm going to do my morning stream, go run errands for a while, and then we'll be back for another afternoon stream too. Good morning, Jay. How are you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, Jay. Uh, what's on your agenda for the day? Anything? I just um I got some errands I have to run later, and that's about it. I'm just gonna do my morning stream, and then go do my stuff, and then we'll be back for afternoon another afternoon stream today. Nice, Jay. Sounds like a good time. David, good morning to you. Thanks for being here, David. I hope you have an amazing day today. Jay and I were just talking. I'm off today, so gonna do gonna do my morning stream, and then go run some errands, and then we'll be back later today for another afternoon stream. David, I already I'm 2 cups in already, so I'll probably go get a cup here and another cup here in a while, but I don't want to be I don't want to be bouncing off the walls while I'm sitting here hanging out with you guys. Yeah, Jay, I love coffee. I only I only really drink it on my days off though, because during the work week I don't really have time in the mornings to get up and make make it before I have to leave. So my Fridays and Saturdays are mostly the only days that I really drink coffee. Sometimes during the week I'll have a cup of coffee in the evening after I get home from work, but not very often. I prefer Folgers coffee. A good cup of Folgers with some bacon and eggs, maybe some hash browns. Now we're talking. Yeah, Jay. I definitely think that Folgers is the best coffee. I like the just the regular like medium roast coffee. Uh sometimes I like drinking it just straight black, but usually like the Irish cream flavor coffee creamer and the like French vanilla are my favorite flavors. Yeah, David. I mean, Maxwell House isn't bad. Um, that would definitely probably be my second pick. I know that there's some like cheap brands of coffee, and it's like I'd rather drink water. But Maxwell House isn't bad. Um, Folgers is definitely um, Folgers is definitely more expensive than some of the other ones, but um, it also it also tastes super good. So I'm okay with paying a little bit more for good coffee. Oatmeal with blueberries, yeah, Jay, that actually sounds pretty good. I also really like French toast. French toast is super yummy with like blueberries or strawberries and then some whipped cream on top. Um, or I also love both pancakes and waffles um, with fruit on top, or even like if I'm making waffles, I like putting peanut butter on it, peanut butter and some honey. Yeah, Jay. And that'll definitely do it to you. Um, yeah, David. Steel cut oatmeal is the best way to go. I love steel cut oatmeal. Hello, Narm. Is it Narm Fonmo? Thanks for being here, Narm. What are you up to this morning? You got any plans for the day? Nice, Narm. Yeah, I remember I think I've seen you in here a couple other times, Narm. Donka. How was your day, Narm? Nice, Narm. Well, my day's going okay so far, Narm. It's just getting started here. It's only uh it's only 6:51 a.m. here where I'm at. So I'm gonna be I'm running this stream, and then I got some errands I gotta go run, and then I'll be back on after lunchtime, and I'll be doing an afternoon stream also. So right now we're just hanging out, waking up. I ate a little bit of breakfast, had some coffee, and now we're here. Nice, Jay. I love Dunkin' Donuts. I was told to be ready to work, but the weather has been very finicky. Don't know if they went out today or not. Dang, David. Yeah, 'cause it's super cold there, isn't it, David? What do you do anyways for work? I work for a tree service. Oh, okay, David. Well, that makes sense. Also, Jay, Dunkin' Donuts, they have super I love their iced coffee that they have there. Well, David, you if at least if you don't got to go to work, you can hang out and relax for the day. 12 degrees and snowing out currently. Ugh. That sounds like parka weather, David. Narm, if you're still in here, what did you do today? Did you work? Nice, Jay. Well, you should go get yourself some. Jay, did you guys get some more snow? I didn't even know that Dunkin' did sandwiches. I think we there's a Dunkin' Donuts where I live. Maybe I'll have to go check it out one of these days. Jay says after we just got rid of it 3 days ago. Is it snowing a lot there, Jay, or nice, Jay? Yeah, I know that it snows quite a bit back there usually, Jay, every year. Um you guys get those you guys get those nor'easters coming through, and you guys get it just dumps back there. I kind of wish it would snow super a lot here sometimes, 'cause I love playing in the snow, but I don't like having to try and drive in it or be around other people in it because people are crazy here. Like, um 12 years ago here in Oregon, it snowed a bunch, at least a bunch for here. We had like a foot and a half, almost 2 feet of snow on the ground here. It was a lot of fun. I built a snow fort and snowmen and had snowball fights at work. It was so much fun. Mr. Sports Fanatic, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. How you been, man? Everybody say hello to Mr. Sports Fanatic. Coming through saying good morning, hanging out. Oh, nice. I'm down in the Salem area. Yeah, Jay, I understand that too. I know it can be a pain in the butt to deal with. And even more so for you, I'm sure, makes it a lot harder to get around. Um, I just like it when I can go play in it. I just don't like it when I have to drive in it. What are you up to today, sports fanatic? You got anything on your agenda? I'm off today and tomorrow, so just gonna be streaming, and I got some errands I gotta go run later, but that's about it for today. Winter in northern Michigan is wonky. I've seen unmelted snowbanks last until June, and it can start snowing as early as September. Dang, that's crazy, David. clear into June. I mean, um that's basically right into summertime there. That's crazy. Yeah, Jay, it's a lot of fun playing in the snow. I love playing in the snow. Got to build an igloo and keep all your snowballs in it. Stay safe. Mr. Sports Fanatic says, I'm going out fishing for channel catfish. Nice. You going out, you going on the Columbia, or are you gonna go out to the Snake River there, Fanatic? Yeah, Jay, it's a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Do the cats up there, do they get very big, Fanatic, or what? Yeah, Jay, I remember when I was a kid, my family, we used to drive up to one of the mountain areas up around here, and we would go up there, um, and we would build, my brother and I, we would um, build little igloos and stuff, and we would have snowball fights and build giant snowmen and everything. It was always a lot of fun, but it just doesn't snow very it doesn't very often snow enough here in the valley to really do that much with. But okay, nice, Fanatic. Um I know I've heard of Kleinline before, just never been there, but that would be some fun fishing up there, I'm sure. um I usually go to like Fanatic when I go fishing here. I usually go to like Detroit or Foster, or um, I've I haven't been to Green Peter in a while, but I used to go fish Green Peter quite a bit, and I love going and fishing at Henry Hag Lake. They're just outside of Forest Grove. Um, they put some pretty good sized trout in there too. Um, yeah, Fanatic. I would be down to do that sometime. Yeah, man. Hag Lake is a lot of fun. I usually when I go there, I normally go over to the where the fishing pier is there, um, and just fish down from it a little ways. Um, and normally I just bottom fish while I'm there, but sometimes I'll run spinners or spoons, and I've caught some pretty big fish out of there before. Um, it's a lot of fun. My my lady, she's caught well, she's hooked into a couple of the big old, I'm pretty sure the giant trout that they put in there, and she hooked them on wedding rings, and both times she got them almost up to the bank, and they jumped out of the water and snapped the line. Nice. I'm not a where is Lake Merwin at? That would be fun to go fish for those cohos. Um, I know Detroit, up at Detroit Lake, they have a bunch of um oh, and it's in Woodland. Okay. Um, now I can't think of the name of the fish. The landlocked salmon. They have a bunch of them at Detroit. They're fun to go fish for too. Yeah, Jay, that sounds like fun going to Florida. You definitely won't freeze while you're there. Oh, nice, nice fanatic. Where you interviewing at? All right. Hey, thanks, fanatic. Thanks for that sub. I appreciate it. Security. Oh, okay. That would be a good gig. Uh, well, good luck on your interview. I hope you get the job, and then hope you go catch a whole bunch of fish. I used to um I used to go salmon fishing with my grandpa when I was a kid all the time, and it was a lot of fun. I've actually got a tattoo in remembrance of him. This bad boy. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I I've got that, and then I also have that says hooked for life, and I'm planning on eventually adding some more color to it around both. I At least around the fish. I plan on doing adding some water and stuff so it looks like it's jumping out of the water. But for now, that's all I've got. But um, I got it done. Oh, that was like I don't even remember now. It's been like I think 5 years since I got it. Um, it's my only watercolor tattoo that I have. I was a little nervous about getting it done just because um, I was a little nervous about getting it done just because I was like, haven't got watercolor type tattoos done yet. So wasn't sure how it turned out, but it turned out really, really good. Hey Coley, uh, good morning. How you doing? Hey, thanks for all those hearts. I appreciate that. I am the President of the United States. Coley, it's just, I still have my pajamas on. I just got this shirt, and this shirt with these basketball shorts. All right, have a good day, Jay. Thanks for coming by this morning. Hopefully, I'll see you again this afternoon. Yeah, Fanatic. I'll uh, hi Yeet. Um, I'll maybe I'll send you a message after the stream, Fanatic, and maybe if you leave a comment on one of my videos or something, then um, I'll give you that information. All right, Jay. Thank you. Have a good morning, man. Coley, what are you and Yeet up to? Yeah, Fanatic, that would be fun. Have you been up to the have you been up to Witch's Castle there up in Portland? Yeah, you gotta go. It's a pretty cool place. I've seen pictures of it recently, and it's definitely um a lot different, and it looks a lot worse than when I was up there the last time. The last time I was up there was probably uh like 13, 14 years ago, but now it's all people have gone up there and graffitied all over it and everything. But it's a pretty cool place. You gotta hike into it a little. You gotta hike into it a little bit. Um, because it's in the woods. But at nighttime it's super cool, but it's kind of eerie up there at nighttime. Um, yeah, you can go into it. Fanatic. The building itself, it was pretty. It was pretty. Um, run down, and um, it wasn't even a complete building still anymore. It was just like the foundation, and then the walls were still up and stuff, but I don't think it's even got a roof or anything on it anymore. It's like I said, it's just the foundation and the walls, because that building is pretty old up there, I think. But lots of people go up and hike up there and stuff. Um, it's a pretty cool building. You just You should look up the history on it. My my buddy that I used to hang out with, he used to go up there quite a bit, because he was like big into um um he was big into ghost hunting and stuff. So I used to go up with him up there, and we went up there a few times at nighttime, and it was pretty cool. Nice fanatic, that would be fun. Um, there's a um, there's a old like kind of like a old insane asylum hospital thing here in here where I live, and I've always wanted to go in there and like walk the building at nighttime because it's supposedly haunted, but you can't even get to it because they have security guards 24/7 that patrol, so you can't even get into the building anymore. Yeet, not much, man. I'm just hanging out this morning. Um, got up, ate breakfast. Um, Now we're here. Um, um, Doing a little morning stream. I got a couple errands I have to run later, and then I'll be running an afternoon stream later after lunch. Uh, what's up, white boy? How you doing? Good morning to you. All right, fanatic. I'll hit you up once I'm done here. Yeah, fanatic. It's a pretty cool place. Um, there used to be like um a way like in the back kind of area of of the property that if at nighttime if you went up there and you were careful you could like they had just this regular like gate type deal, and you could just climb over the little gate that they had, but now they have, or at least they used to, people, because they caught people up there sneaking onto the property, so they had, for a while, they had extra security roaming the property, and you couldn't get onto it anymore, but um, it's been there forever, and I think it'd be super cool to get up there and go explore at nighttime, go walk the buildings just to see what it's like. But it's actually it's actually salmon fanatic. Because since I used to go salmon fishing with my grandpa, I decided to get a salmon. Um, I've only fished for bass like 5 times in my whole life, and yeah, no, bass fishing ain't my thing. Oh, it's okay, fanatic. It's not a problem. Everybody no, like when it first got done, that's what everybody thought it was too, was a bass, and I'm like, no, it's a salmon. Um, because it's kind of hard to tell. White boy, what are you up to today? How's your morning going? It's kind of hard to tell. Um, um, but if you look there, you can see where the dots are and everything that the salmon has up on its back. Yeah, man, I absolutely love smoked salmon. It's so good. My grandpa, he used to smoke salmon every year when I was a kid, and his smoked salmon always turned out super good. And then we would just eat it with a cracker and some cream cheese, and it was so good. He used to be he used to also slow cook salmon on the he used to cook salmon on the grill, and it always turned out so yummy. All right, Yeet, have a good day. Enjoy your day at school. Everybody say bye to Yeet. Yeah, I've never tried. Ghastly. I love you too, not in a weird way. How you doing this morning, Ghastly? What are you up to today, Ghastly? You got any plans? Fanatic, is that the cold smoking? Is that um is cold smoking where they put it like in the like they leave it in the cold actual cold itself, but it's kind of like in a smokehouse? I don't think I've ever seen anybody cold smoke anything, so I'm kind of dumb when it comes to that type of deal. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't entirely sure. Um, Fanatic, I think I'm up to like, well, I started at 130. This stream I started at 130 subs, so I'm not sure where I'm at currently. Ghastly says I'm coding a game that's been eating my life for about a month. Dang, Ghastly. That sounds like a whole lot of work, but sounds like fun. Um, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Hopefully you get it um hopefully you get it finished here soon. What kind of what kind of game are you coding? Shoot. Well, thanks, Fanatic. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to collab. I mean, I'm not worried about I mean, yes, I want to, eventually get enough subs to get monetized and to get cuz my goal for this year, I'm hoping by the end of the summer that I can be partnered with YouTube. But I also don't want people thinking that I'm just trying to use their help to get famous or anything. Definitely Fanatic. Yeah, I mean, I love fishing. I don't go fishing in the like this time of year in the cold as much as I used to. But um um my birthday's in March, so I'm hoping to have my fishing license before then, and then maybe for my birthday, um maybe we could meet up like at Hag Lake there or something and spend the day fishing, just chilling, hanging out. Ghastly says it's like Plants vs Zombies, but related to health. I can't give too much detail until it's made in my intellectual property. Too fancy for someone that hasn't coded before. Oh yeah, no worries, Ghastly. I get that. I know that there's with that type of stuff. There's only so much that detail that that you can give out, but that'll pretty be legit. You'll Ghastly, once it's done and released in your property, you'll have to let me know and I'll have to check it out. Is it gonna be on a PC or is it gonna be on console or what? Yeah, Fnac, definitely. I'm down for that. We'll we'll have to slay him out of Hag, and we can have a all day feast that way. I'll have to Fanatic, I'll have to remember to bring I'll bring the butter and the lemon and the onions and all the good stuff. It's gonna drop on Steam first, and I can easily port to PS5 and Xbox if I make enough. But I'm only charging like $5.99. Oh, that's not bad at all, Ghastly. Well, I hope that that all works out. That would be pretty sweet for you. I have faith that it'll work and do well for you. I'm sure that if it does well on Steam, that it would do well on PS5 and Xbox both. Like I know that Plants vs Zombies or whatever type deal you're doing, I know that you know, they're kind of simple games or whatever for people to play, but people love those kinds of games, especially kids or adults that now that were kids when Plants vs Zombies was released and they can kind of relive some of that childhood. Definitely Fanatic, definitely. They can sit around and make fun of how we're fishing. I bet they won't be making fun of us though while they're eating. All right, Ghastly, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I know that I'm still just a small time streamer, but all of you guys that are here every day showing up, showing me support, it really does mean a lot, and I'm very appreciative. I nobody would be where they're at without the help and support of people like you guys, the fans, and especially for me because I'm not monetized, every time that you guys click, any one of you that click sub and show up and watch my streams and everything, that's going a long ways towards helping me reach my end goal dream, which is I love my job right now, don't get me wrong, but my hope and my dream is that hopefully within a year to a year and a half, I can be making enough money here that I can do this full time, be a full time YouTube partner, and be hanging out with you guys, just chilling every single day. It would be kind of crazy if that actually happened. Fanatic, I don't think you want to be sleeping on the couch, and I definitely don't want to be sleeping on the couch. I totally understand that, Fanatic, though. I mean, I don't mind handling them and gutting them, but sometimes it's like when you get them up out of the water and you're just holding on to them, and especially if they're bleeding, you go to get the hook out, and then when you do, your hands are just covered in slime and scales, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go wash my hands off in the water now, guys. They actually um they actually do have some pretty pretty decent sized bass there at Hag. Um I've seen videos on Facebook from people that have dropped like GoPros down in the water that's right there. They're on the fishing pier and they drop them down, and I've seen some really pretty good size bass in there before. If you know, if you were a bass fisherman, that would be the spot to hit up and fish around the pylons and stuff there. But I also know that there's quite a few I've seen some really big trout swimming around there before. Um, I myself, I've caught some decent sized trout out of there too before, so I know they're in there. It's just a matter of if you can get them to bite or not. Yeah, fanatic. I've been fishing my whole life, so my grandpa. The first time that my grandpa took me fishing, I was only like, I think the first time I remember, I was only like 5 or 6 years old, and so I've been around it all my entire life, so I have no problem gutting fish or anything. My official Zendagi says, I'm a huge fan. You're so cool. Well, thanks, Zendagi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What are you up to, Zendagi? Hey, thanks for those hearts, guys. I appreciate you. It's funny, fanatic, because when I was in middle school, um, I used to go to this summer day program thing that they had during the summertime, and it was kind of like not really, it wasn't summer school, but it was kind of like um it was basically kind of like a boys and girls club only at the school, and like we would like go on trips and stuff, and they used to take us fishing quite a bit. And have you ever gone down and fished at Leeburg down outside of Springfield? Well, anyways, we used to go fish there at Leeburg, just up from Leeburg Dam, and we would go up there, and we would go up there, and anytime I caught fish while we were there, I would just put my fingers in the gills and pop the heads right off the fish there and gut them and clean them out. And all the other kids were like, "Ew, that's so gross. Why are you doing that? That's nasty. That's mean." And I'm like, it's the easiest way to do it. You you pop the head off and rip right down, and it takes everything out. But all the other kids were always like, "That's so gross. Why are you touching that?" And the kids would be, or some of them were like, "I don't want to touch that worm. It's gross," and blah blah blah. Uh, fanatic. If you're ever down south, that down that way, you should go hit up Leeburg. Um, Usually, so there's like the dam, and there's a little parking lot where people like to fish right there. But there's also there's walking trails that go right along the river there. And if you can find a spot that you can cast out to, because I know some of the spots along the river are pretty clear, but some of them have trees and stuff, low hanging branches, so you really have to um, watch what you're doing not to snag. But I've caught quite a few big fish out of the river there. It's a really nice spot. Um, I the last time I was there was, I think, like 5 years ago or something, 4 or 5 years ago, and caught a handful of fish out of there. But um, I usually try and get there super, super early because all the locals know about it and they like to take up the best spots. But I'll get there. I try and get there just before daybreak, and get to fishing as soon as first sunlight hits. Um, I had a sturgeon smack into my foot once while swimming. Must have been, dang, fanatic, that's crazy. I love sturgeon. I've never been sturgeon fishing myself. Because um, my grandpa, when I was younger, he died in 2005, and we never got a chance to go sturgeon fishing together. We had made plans to do it, but he got cancer, um, and then he wasn't able to fish anymore, and then he passed away. So I've never been sturgeon fishing, but I've seen pictures of him from when he was sturgeon fishing, and it looks like it would be a lot of fun. Um, I will say that sturgeon is super yummy to eat. I love smoked sturgeon. It's really yummy. David said, I used to fish till I almost died fishing, lost interest by 18. Yeah, I can understand how that would do it for you. That would not be a good time, David. Um, was it in a boat, David, or were you bank fishing or what? Yeah, Fanatic, thanks for that. I mean, it took a long time to get over it. He was my fishing buddy. Him and I used to go over to Yaquina Bay a lot and do a lot of crabbing together. Um, and he made his own shrimp sucker guns, and so we would go crab, we'd set pots, and then we'd go over to the mud flats there by the Marine Science Center, and we'd go shrimping while we were waiting for our crab pots to soak. Um, and so, he was kind of my, outdoor buddy. He's really the one that really inspired me to get into the fishing and all the outdoor stuff. And after he died, I didn't even go fishing or nothing for probably like 5 years afterwards. I just, it didn't feel right. It felt like I was missing something. And after he died, I just I didn't have the energy to go, the drive to go. But I finally got to a point where I was like, I need to get back into it. This isn't what he would want me to be doing. He'd want me to still be out on the water and enjoying the outdoors. Part of it too was when my kids were born, and once they got old enough to go fishing with me, um, you know, I owed it to them to give them the same opportunities that my grandpa gave to me. Um, and Now my youngest, he's super into the outdoor stuff. He loves fishing and doing all that. Um, and Him and I, actually, my youngest son and I, we went elk hunting, not this last fall, but the fall of 24. We went out elk hunting together. Um, and My oldest, he's not so much into it. I mean, he'll go with us, he'll hang out, but he's not as into the outdoor stuff as my younger son is. Um, David said, crossing over a fish gate by a dam. Stupid friend insisted I wear stupid waders. Slipped. One filled up with water rushing out the gate. Oh, yeah, David, that is not a good situation. Um, I definitely would not have been on the water after that for a while either. I don't blame you. Yeah, Fanatic, I totally agree with that. Um, I totally agree with that. I love fishing. It's kind of my decompress, relax time after the work week. Um, and that too, while I'm on the water, it helps remind me of my grandpa and all the good times that we had together. Um, and it's just very soothing. You go out there and even if you're not catching anything, just being out in nature, taking in the fresh air, it's just a very, very relaxing thing to go do. Um, Same thing with for me, same thing with like crabbing or even going clam digging. It's very relaxing. It's a good way to decompress from your work week and just kind of let all the bad stuff from your work week or even just in life in general to just kind of help get it off your chest and like you said, I mean it helps reset you for the next week to go. David said, got pulled out by some random high school guys with a net as I was stuck on the bottom of the river. Dang, David, that's crazy. That is really crazy. I've uh I've really been I haven't been crabbing in a while, but this spring and summer I want to get back to it. I want to start going crabbing again. Um I have been I've gone razor clam digging a few times up in Seaside and I love going up there for it. But it's such a long drive from Salem. And then having to get up early, trying to get out to the beach early before everybody else. It's fun though. I mean, I love razor clams. They're super good. Hi Cappy Lover, how are you? It's good to see you again. Um, but when they're catching, I mean, the beach is just so full of people. The last couple times that I've gone Fanatic, I got up early and we went over to the coast super early in the morning. And as soon as it got light, we were out on the beach and I was digging for clams. The last time I went, I think it only took me like 30 minutes to limit out. Um, and then by the time that I was leaving the beach, the rush of people was starting to happen and there were so many people on the beach. I was glad that I got there early and got it done with. Um what are you up to today, Cappy? You got anything going on? Um and um I know that usually when I go clam digging Fanatic, I don't know if you like using rakes or shovels or what, but normally when I go clam digging for like cockles or the horse necks or anything, I only use my hands to dig in the sand cuz I always worry about cracking the shells and stuff of the little ones and killing them. So when I go clam digging, I just use my hands and I just dig super. I get a little hole going and start digging and making it wider and wider. Um, um, and um, so yeah, I just use my hands to dig. But I know for razors, especially because they do tend to be a little bit further down. Um, I did buy a little clam gun one year. Um, just for only for that reason, because I know that the razors tend to be further down. But usually when I go, like I said, I just use my hands. I don't like cracking the shells and killing off clams that I'm not gonna be um that aren't very big and that aren't really worthy of cooking. So um but usually I do take gloves with me, and I'll wear gloves while I'm digging. That way the sharp edges on the clams don't cut my fingers or anything. Cappy Lover says, I'm nervous. Um, I'm nervous because a lot of people are going to see my art and a presentation. Nice, Cappy Lover. Um, are you in an art studio or what? Nice, Fanatic. You metal detect while you're there in Seaside clam digging. It's about California sea lions. Oh, okay. So it's for school or what? Okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I'm sure you've probably found some pretty cool stuff while you're out metal detecting there. Uh, if you're new into the chat, just want to say welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for being here. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button for me. Yeah, two rings and one nice necklace. Nice, nice. It's kind of crazy to me that it's kind of crazy to me that people will like wear their expensive rings and necklaces and stuff like that down to the beach just for that reason. Like, I mean, I'm not saying don't wear them, but like um to me, when you get down to the beach, if you have expensive stuff, it needs to come off your face and off your hands and go into your purse just for that reason. That way you don't drop it and lose it anywhere, cuz once it goes in the sand, it's lost forever. Cappy, you've only gone clam digging one time, or you've gone fishing one time? David, no, not yet. I will hear pretty quick though. Oh, okay, Cappy. Um, you've only gone fishing one time? Well, sounds like um you got to find somebody to take you again, cuz fishing is a lot of fun. Yeah, David, definitely metal detector at the beach is a definite win. Um, I've seen videos of people that have found like tons of change and um like um uh, like Fanatic was saying, I mean, you find jewelry. I've seen people find like expensive earrings. Obviously, he's found rings and necklaces. I mean, it's kind of crazy the amount of stuff that people lose on the beach. Definitely, Cappy. I mean, that's the thing with like fishing and any outdoor activity. I mean, even like me, like when I go hunting and stuff every year, I mean, do I want to get something? Yes, but I also go into it knowing that hey, there's no expectation of a win here. If you don't get anything, it's still, it's still nice just being out, out in nature. You're getting fresh air. Um, and for me, like I was saying, it's a good, all those outdoor activities, it's a good way to decompress from the week and just kind of let all the stress out. Um, and like I said, just being in nature is a very big stress relief. Even if you're not catching anything, while you're fishing or any of that, it's still just a lot of fun to go and have that time, um, some peace and quiet. I've seen um I've seen videos of where people take metal detectors along like riverbanks and stuff to help them locate like little deposit try and find little deposits of gold and stuff. That would be a lot of fun too. It would be fun to go gold digging or gold panning sometime, but um it's like that's a lot of effort though just for, to maybe potentially find just a little bit of gold if you're lucky. But I mean, I understand why people do it because, especially nowadays, it doesn't take very much gold to make a trip worthwhile. Considering that gold, well, I don't know what gold is sitting at now, but it was sitting at like $3,000 an ounce there for a while. Oh, nice fanatic. Have you ever found any gold or anything? If you're new into the stream here, I just want to say hello, good morning to you. Say hi and hang out with all my friends here. Nice fanatic. I mean, hey, a little bit is better than none. Um, Fanatic, in Lincoln City where Mose is. Okay, well, do you know where Lincoln City itself is? Okay, well, where so Mose is at the south end of town, like headed towards Depot Bay. And when I go over to Lincoln City during the spring and summertime, a lot of times we just go over there to there's a little strip of beach by Moe's, and there's like a little public pier there that people will fish or crab off of during high tide and stuff. And but at low tide, especially if it's like a super low tide or a negative tide, that spot where we go is really good for clam digging. But it's you get mostly purple varnish clams there, which I've heard aren't very good to eat. But normally, what I do is I'll go over there. I'll uh I'll get as many of the purple varnish clams as I can. I'll come home and I'll let them get like cycle the water and all the sand out and stuff, and then I'll freeze them, and they actually make really good trout bait. Um I use them I'll use them for trout fishing, or for like if I'm gonna like go like crappie fishing or whatever. They make pretty good bait. All right, bye, Cappy. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. I'll be back on later this afternoon, so hopefully we see you again. Thanks again. Everybody spam the chat with hearts for Cappy coming by today. Dang, that's crazy, Fanatic. That would be a lot of fun fishing, I'm sure. Is Yakult is that on the coast, or sorry, I'm kind of dumb when it comes to Washington. I don't really know a whole lot about Washington other than some of the big towns. Uh Runny Blocks says, "Hey, good morning, Runny. Um thanks for being here, Runny. I appreciate you. What are you up to today? You got any plans?" It's right outside Vancouver. Okay. Oh, nice, Runny. Well, don't get yourself in trouble, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Fanatic, maybe I'll have to we'll have to the lady and I'll have to come up there sometime, and we'll have to get an out of state day pass or something to come fish with you and your wife. And you'll have to decide where we're going fishing, since like I said, I know absolutely nothing up there. Runny, how's school going? Battleground Lake. All right. What what kind of fish they got there? Okay, bass, trout, bluegill. Okay. Well, I mean, that would make for a fun day. Hello, welcome in if you're new to the chat. Uh, if you're new here, just want to say good morning. Thanks for being here. Part of me really wants to learn to bass fish, try and bass fish again, but part of me is just like, I don't know if I don't know if I have the patience for bass fishing. Plus, like, bass fishing gear is so expensive. That's part of the reason why I like trout fishing so much, is because it is a pretty cheap and easy fish to go after. Um oh yeah, Fanatic, that would I definitely um I'm always down for camping adventures. Yeah, fanatic. I understand that. Sometimes, no matter what you throw at them, it doesn't matter. They just aren't. They're picky and they don't want to eat nothing. And it's like, with bass fishing, it's like you have spinner baits, chatter baits, swim baits, and then you have to have like 10 different colors of everything, and then you have your Cincos, and all those plastic worms and everything, and then you got to have 8 different colors of those, and then you're going through your whole tackle box just trying to catch a stinking fish. Hello, welcome in. If you're new, just want to say good morning. Thanks for being here. We're just hanging out talking. If you're new and you want to jump into the conversation, feel free. Or if you have something that you want to talk about, go ahead and let us know, and we'll make it happen here. I know that like the plastic frogs and stuff, um those are supposed to do pretty well for bass fishing, but like I said, I haven't tried bass fishing in a long time, and it just frustrates me. So every time I try, I just give up on bass fishing. Kokanee, fanatic. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Um, Kokanee. Detroit has a lot of kokanee. Um, Also, if you like kokanee fishing, um, 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 uh, Odell Lake, Odell Lake in Central Oregon, they have a ton of kokanee, um, and they are really really good eating. I know that they do smoke up really good, um, and they taste basically just like salmon do because they are landlocked salmon. So, um, but they're a lot of fun to go after. They are fun to catch, but they can be hard to fish for because early summer they're a lot closer to the surface, but by midsummer they go like 100 feet deep. Sometimes they go further down than that. So they're a little harder fish to catch, but they are fun when you do catch them. Hello, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Welcome in. How you doing this morning? Hello guys. Welcome in. How's your morning going? Hello, good morning. How's your morning going? What are you up to? Uh, Tobias, good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're just hanging out, Tobias, having a pretty chill morning stream here. Um, I've got about 30 more minutes and then probably hop off for a while. Um, and then go run some errands and then I'll be back later, but thanks for being here, Tobias. I appreciate you. Tobias, it's evening for me. Where are you from again? Are you in Australia? Bass, good mep spinner, blue daredevil, pumpkin mini fish on a jig with a bobber. Yeah, David, I've never had luck with bass fishing. Um, I've tried Cincos, I've tried spinner baits, I've tried crankbaits, all sorts of different things, and I just could never get the hang of it. So um, maybe now that I'm a little bit older, maybe I've got some more patience for it and I could try it again. We'll see. It might last 5 minutes and I might rage quit, or I might get the hang of it and enjoy it. Who knows? um, how's your day today, Tobias? Also, Fanatic, I know that I don't know if you're still in here or not, but um my oh, okay. I couldn't remember Tobias, sorry. Um but yeah, Fanatic, if you're still in here, um I'll add you on my Facebook. I just started a business page over on Facebook, so I'm trying to grow my community over there too. But I can't really do anything over there until I get to 100 followers. So I've just uh I've just been kind of grinding over there too, trying to get enough followers that I can start doing lives over there also. I'm from yeah, Britain. Um, Tobias, how is it over there? Is it uh is it cold in winter time over there right now or what? Yeah, David, definitely. I think before when I was bass fishing, I was just trying to rush it and wasn't taking my time to really do it correctly. So I'll have to give it another chance sometime and see how it goes. Okay, Tobias. Yeah, I couldn't remember. There was a couple people in here the other night. Um, there were some people in here the other night from Australia, and I couldn't remember if you were one of them or not. Oh yeah, no worries, Tobias. By no means, does anybody from here ever have to follow me over on Facebook. Um, I mean, personally, right now, I'm more focused on grinding here, and succeeding over here. I would love to I would love to make Facebook, or I would love to make YouTube partner before hopefully before the end of the year. And I know that this is probably a crazy dream, but I'm trying to hopefully, I would love to get partnered with YouTube before the end of summertime here. So um, I'm just glad you're here. Um, I appreciate it. None of this what's going on now would be possible without any of you guys. I mean, yes, I'm here, but without your guys' support and coming in and hanging out with me and subbing to the channel, and be willing to listen to me talk and hang out, none of it would be possible without you guys. Tobias, here, I'm just, I'm more focused on, just growing my community right now, hanging out, and I mean, I'll talk about pretty much anything that anybody wants to, talk about. There's no set specific, content here. It's a little bit of everything, talking sports, just everyday life, um, really just, yeah, anything really. I am gonna start doing some more like in real life streams and stuff. Like when I'm out, like this spring when it starts fishing and getting nice again. I'll be doing fishing streams. I'll be doing like when I go to the beach, and if I'm crabbing or clam digging, just hanging out, I'll be doing some hangout streams like that too. So it's just gonna be a little bit of it's gonna be a little bit of everything really. Oh yeah, definitely, Tobias. I get way more I get way more views on my shorts right now than I do on my live videos. I think part of that too is just because I am still a smaller channel. Um, and so I know that the bigger my channel, the more my channel grows, the more views I will get on my lives also. But I've definitely been getting way more views on my shorts. I've got one, my best one is like, I think I got 2,300 views on one, which I know isn't a lot, but I've got a couple other ones that are over 1,000 views, I think, also. And then I saw one this morning that was almost to 1,000 views. So um, I definitely agree. The shorts right now are where a lot of my views are coming from. So um, and I've also picked up quite a few subs from my shorts also. So I definitely feel like so far though, this last week on my views has been way better than than what it was. I've gotten higher view counts. And I've picked up quite a few subs just this week alone, from my lives. So, Tobias, I am 40. I'll be, uh, I'll be 41 in March. Nice, nice. Yep, I'm just a old guy with a dream of being successful here, so we'll see how it goes. If you're new to the stream, welcome in. Yeah, Tobias, I mean, I used to it was like 8 years ago, I think, 7 or 8 years ago, when I first started this channel. Um and At that time I was streaming pretty much nothing but Fortnite, but I was doing Fortnite and I streamed a little bit of Call of Duty back then, and I streamed here for, it was like a year and a half, I think, and then and I didn't really gain a whole lot of followers, so I quit, and then I went over and I used to stream on Facebook for a while, and I did that for like a year and a half, I think, something like that, and then um, then I quit streaming for a while. So I had my gaming, I had a gaming page on Facebook, and then I still had this, but I just didn't use YouTube for quite a while, because I completely forgot that I could even like I forgot that I could like still be posting videos and doing that type of stuff. I just couldn't go live. Um, and then just it was like 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago now, when I started really trying to gain followers again and everything. And then I think it's been 2 weeks that I've been able to go live. So I started out at only 31 subs like 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and now we're up over 130. So the growth so far has been pretty good. Um, um, I'm shooting for, I mean, I figure if I can gain 10 to 15 subs a day, then that's a pretty good amount every week. So um I'm just trying to get to 500 followers, and then I'll be more worried about hitting that those watch hours, so that I can start the process of hopefully getting partnered. Yeah, Tobias, maybe. At some point I might. Like I said, I mean, I don't I still play video games, but not crazy hardcore like I used to. And I do all my streaming here from my phone right now. So, if I do video game streams, it'll just be on here with the phone pointed towards my TV so that people can watch. My plan is to um, eventually, if I get partnered here, then um, I'm gonna save any money that I make from here. I'm gonna put towards getting a new PC, hopefully. Um, yeah, I like the Call of Duty franchise, but I like the older Call of Duty games better than I like the newer ones. Um, like Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 are my favorite ones. Um, I wasn't a big fan of I did like Call of Duty Ghosts. The multiplayer and the extinction mode were fun, but I wasn't a fan of the campaign on Call of Duty Ghosts. And then when they released Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare, the jetpacks and everything and the jumping and all that, just wasn't a fan of. And then I liked Call of Duty World War II. It was a pretty good game. And then I haven't played, and then Black Ops, I heard Black Ops 6 was kind of and Black Ops 7 I've heard quite a bit of bad stuff about too. So I'm just kind of like, eh. But I do want to get a PS5 because I do like the Battlefield games, and the new Battlefield game looks amazing. I really want to get I really want to get the new Battlefield game. Um I like Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty, only because in Battlefield you have the realistic, like, destructible, um you know m- um surroundings. You can take buildings down, do all that. um um I do like um the Fast and Furious movie franchise, but I'm not a fan of all of the newer ones. The first like four movies, I mean, I guess I did enjoy Fast Five, mostly because it had The Rock in it. But that movie franchise has gone on way too long. They need to stop making Fast and Furious movies. It's getting to a point where it's just becoming ridiculous. Um, I I've been hearing that the next Fast and Furious movie is supposed to be the last, but we'll see. Feel like they've taken that movie series way too far, and it went way too. That movie franchise went off the rails after like the fourth movie. Like, let's be real. Um, Cars and stuff taking down military planes and stuff. Like, come on now. Let's be a little realistic here. Um, And then I like the Transporter movies. Those are all pretty good movies. Um I like the I just like Jason Statham is one of my favorite actors. So I liked the Crank movies. And then he was also he was good in the Expendables movies. And then uh the Beekeeper. I don't know if you've seen the Beekeeper or um, Working Man, but those are great movies. Good morning, Ben. Yes, I do remember you. How are you? What are you up to today, Ben? Um, are you got any plans today, Ben, or are you just hanging out? Uh, yeah, Tobias. Part of it too is the fact that nowadays they can um they can pump movies out now a lot quicker than they used to because of like CGI and all that garbage. Ben says I don't really know. Going out kind of. What do you mean going out? Are you going out to lunch or what? Okay, Tobias. I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, you're going out to breakfast? Okay. Well, that'll be fun, Ben. I'm just sitting at home right now hanging out. I'm off from work today and tomorrow, so um I ate breakfast earlier, had some coffee. Um Now I'm just hanging out with you guys. What's your favorite breakfast, Ben? What's your favorite, I guess, breakfast food? Do you like pancakes? Do you like waffles? Um, Ben, I mostly play Black Ops 3 right now. Um, and I also do play some Need for Speed, but that's about it currently. I used to play a lot of Fortnite. Bacon and eggs. Definitely. Bacon is my favorite breakfast food. But you can't go wrong with bacon and eggs. Bacon, eggs, and hash browns is one of my favorite breakfast meals. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. My kids used to play it when they were younger. Chicken jockey. Chicken, 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 chicken. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, chicken, chicken, giddy up. Make sure you avoid the creeper. Don't get chased down by the creeper, Ben. You said chicken jockey a quadrillion times. Well, you've got that horse, Ben. You better make sure you run away fast from the creeper if he's chasing you down. You don't want him getting you. Hello and welcome into the chat. Hope you're having a good morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun. What kind of dog did you have, Ben? I love dogs. Okay, Ben. Have a good breakfast. Did you make sure that you hit that sub button if you haven't yet, please. I appreciate it. Morning stretch. All right. All right, chat. Who's left in here with me? What are you up to? How's your morning going? Welcome back, Tobias. Thanks for coming back. How's uh how's life in Belarus, Tobias? You're new to chat. Welcome. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. How's Tobias, how's life in Belarus? Is there I know it's close to Russia, but is there a lot of people that live in Belarus or um I mean, obviously I know that there's a ton of people in Russia, but some of those other smaller countries I'm not really familiar with on how big the populations are or anything. Yeah, I understand that. I know that Belarus and Russia and some of those other countries over there are under some pretty strict sanctions by the United States and other countries. I I've wanted to I've wanted to go visit in vacation like in Moscow and around Russia for a long time. Um but currently not with everything that's going on. I definitely wouldn't be going over there. Um but it would be fun to go vacation through Europe and Russia and see cuz I mean Russia is a beautiful country um from all the pictures that I've ever seen, but I wouldn't risk going over there right now, that's for sure. What's up, special? Uh, what's up, special ed? How are you this morning? Thanks for being here. What is it that you're gambling on? Well, good luck. That's my that's my favorite game when I go to the casinos. That and that and like the penny machines. Oh, I need to get some more coffee, you guys. But first I gotta wake up anyways. Oh. Special ed, you got any plans for the rest of the day or Tobias, how do you feel about the government over in Belarus being in like helping Russia and everything? Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think that they should be replaced, or what? Hello, welcome in. Good morning to you. If you're new in chat, good morning. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Uh, the support means a lot. Just trying to grow the channel here, and have fun while doing it. And none of this would be possible without you guys. So thank you all for being here. I look forward to what 2026 has to bring for us. Yeah, Tobias. I mean, I feel the same way. You know, I really about politics here. I hate talking about politics to most people because it's just too much of a hot topic, and people get too heated and get very and mean when you're trying to talk politics. Too many people are just set in their ways and don't even don't even want to listen to what the other side has to say. And when it comes down to it, I mean, n- nobody on either side of the aisle really cares about the regular common citizen. They all have their own interests in hand, and on and how to make each other's lives better. But when it comes down to it, they're both just as bad as the other. Um, and so I just try and stay out of most political talks to begin with. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad because, um, you know, like, you know, people should be able to discuss and talk about their views and not worry about getting yelled and screamed at and belittled just for having different views than somebody else. And that's the main reason why I don't like talking about politics, is just because too many people get too upset about it. And um like, if I'm talking to you and want to have a discussion, it needs to be civil. And I'm willing to listen to other people's views and take their points into consideration. So I don't understand why people can't do the same for, not only just me, but for other people in general. Um, everybody should be able to have their opinions without being yelled at for it. Hello, welcome into the stream. If you're new here, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Say hello, hang out for a little while. Um, and yeah, thanks for being here. If there's something that you guys want to talk about, just let me know, and we'll make it happen here. I'm not looking forward to going grocery shopping earlier. Ugh, it is gonna be a madhouse. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna go for a while here. I'm gonna go get some more coffee, get dressed and ready for the day. Go run my errands, and then we will be back around 12 o'clock Pacific time, and we will be running another afternoon stream for you guys. I'm gonna try and run a 4 hour afternoon stream for everybody. So hope to see everybody there. And thanks for coming by this morning and hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.